Pep Guardiola is hopeful, people. Pep Guardiola is hopeful that one of his dear one does not leave Manchester City. Hello, guys. We are back again with another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are now doing transfer talk, where we are covering each and every single thing that is happening in the transfer world. So, we could have put some of the good information, like there's some good news for Arsenal, by the way. We'll get to that. There are other good news also to some of the former Spurs players who might be rejoining with their former managers. All of these things are happening in this transfer time, but where would we be if we don't talk about some of the bigger ones? Some of the bigger ones that are happening, people. Like, for example, like what I'm saying right now, Pep Guardiola is hopeful that Manchester City will not be losing one of their biggest, if not the best, midfielder in the Premier League next to Bruno Fernandes, who is Kevin De Bruyne. And now this season that is next to Bruno Fernandes. We all know what he's doing. We all know how important he is. But the last time when I did a transfer show, I gave you some information, which was really good information, that Manchester City were on a sit down with Kevin De Bruyne, talking to him about him signing up a new contract, because right now he has 2 years left in his current contract, but because of how good he has been, they want to extend his new contract by also giving him more money into the new contract because of what sign of good faith for what he has been doing for the club. Well, we thought that was it. That was exactly what was going to happen. Oh, did we? It seems like there's actually more information into the story than we thought we knew. There's actually something that is happening behind the scene that of what we know than what exactly is actually happening, people. So I'm going to try to read something that came out here from the Go, explaining the current situation in terms of contract talks between Manchester City and Kevin De Bruyne. So as I put onto the screen, this is the information that is happening, people. I'm pretty sure that he will stay. This is exactly the words that came out of Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola, talking about where they stand right now with Kevin De Bruyne in terms of contract talks. Hello again, Mr. Gameplay. You are back, and I just noticed that you gave me a comment there. I'm still here to read it there. How are you doing, sir? So we are going to be talking about transfer news now. We're going to cover the little bit that is happening in terms of transfer news. Just cover not all of it, but just the few parts, because I need to run to somewhere, but I want to give you those transfer news before I disappear. So I hope that there is any news about Liverpool signing a defender. Wait, there's some news that I'm going to cover, but will it happen? We'll wait and see as we wait on this information. So this is the news that has been said, people. I'm pretty sure that he will stay. Pep Guardiola hopeful Kevin De Bruyne stays and signs a new contract with Manchester City. That exactly. So the club is looking to tie down the 29-year-old to a long-term extension after another strong start this season. Manchester City head coach Pep Guardiola has expressed his confidence that the star midfielder Kevin De Bruyne might commit to a new deal with the club. The 29-year-old established himself as one of the Premier League's top players and was named Premier League Player of the Year last season. The Belgian joined the City from Wolfsburg in 2015 in a club record of 55 million. Yeah, you know that, and signed 5-year contract in 2018. Through his contract, although his contract won't expire until after 2.5 years, City are keen to make sure that the playmaker signs a new deal and they keep him in the club for longer. According to reports from Times, Kevin De Bruyne rejected City's initial contract offer this week and was unhappy with the terms that were presented to him. Guardiola truly believed that Kevin De Bruyne will eventually sign a new contract, but has admitted that he is in the dark about the negotiation process. I'm pretty sure that he will stay, but at the same time, we have to respect the process, Kevin De Bruyne told Sky Sports. I don't know what's going on, because I don't speak with the like he's talking about the management, the director of football, but he knows he will prevail, he will preserve him, not sure as football and whatever and personal conscience and stuff like that. He's just talking about that he has no any news about what exactly is happening between Kevin De Bruyne and the management of Manchester City as they talk in this contract negotiations, because his job, as we all know, which is actually to manage, not to talk about the contract issue as much as he wants to talk about contract issues, because guess what? This is one of his best players, if you have to tell the truth. He wants him to tie down and stay at Manchester City. But we don't know what's happening at this moment. We have not been given any information on that. But the information that we have at this moment is this, that Pep Guardiola is hopeful that he stays. He does not leave. That's what he's hopeful, that he does not leave and he stays with the club. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Will Pep Guardiola's wishes come true, that they'll have Kevin De Bruyne signing up or tying up into a new contract which will keep him longer than we expect and even give him good wages or new wages? Also, that Lionel Messi will be coming on to Manchester City, according to the hopeful that we are being told that Manchester City are hoping that they sign Lionel Messi in the next coming years. And guess what? In the time when Messi will be coming to Manchester City, he's going to be coming as a free agent. But the problem is this: as it's coming from this free agent, it means that they're going to be giving him big wages. It doesn't that they want to save some funds for Lionel Messi. It means that he'll be getting a lot of money. That's for sure. Okay, we talked about this. Diego Costa turned down this. We talked about this last week. On Dandu Siliba has joined this. We talked about this. Ricky Puig has extended his contract until 2023 with Barcelona. Source Mod Deportivo. So Ricky Puig is a young star who came out with Ansu Fati in the last season, turning out to be one of the biggest players to actually watch in Barcelona. So it seems like he's tied out another contract with Barcelona to stay there for such a long time. The offer you have made to me, I will not accept. At PSG, they told him they'll make a team with me and Messi. At PSG, they told me they'll make a team with me and Messi. This is what Sergio Ramos reportedly said to Florentino Pellegrini during contract negotiation. What? That is huge. People, so this actually means Real Madrid are in talks with Sergio Ramos to keep him at Barcelona, at Real Madrid. But he's saying that whatever these guys are offering him, he will not accept them, because PSG has actually mentioned that they will make him a team with Lionel Messi. Imagine Neymar, Messi, Bampe, who I think is going to leave because I don't think they can get them, and Ramos. Guess what? Messi and Ramos will be coming in as free agents. So it means PSG don't even have to spend any single money into getting those players. But now that he has been promised that they'll make them a team with Lionel Messi, there is gonna be interesting to see what happens. Remember, unlike in terms of talking of football wise and whatever, Messi and Ramos are pretty much good friends. So if they're gonna be in the same team, that is gonna be crazy. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Will this guy that we all hate and love at the same time, will we see Sergio Ramos sign a new contract with Real Madrid, or he will go join in and play team up with Lionel Messi at PSG? Let's make this clear. This is also something that has not been confirmed yet. We are not sure if PSG are gonna get Messi, but this is exactly what we were being told, guys. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. This is big news. I want to hear your response and what you're expecting to see what happens. Dundee Middlesbrough have signed a new goalkeeper, Jordan Ackney, and Atlanta have unveiled the new signing, Joske Maske, the Danish right back, will join at 10 million from Ghent. Good luck to both of them. I really don't know that much about the player. That's why I'm just passing by people. You have to forgive me on that. I had to say things that I don't know a lot. Andreas Schreiber is one of the names that could be considered for the top job at Chelsea. So they're firing another legend and joining in another legend. That's why we're being told. We'll see what happens. Manchester City are keeping a close eye on Sergio Ramos' situation at Real Madrid. The Spanish defender contract runs out on this summer. ESPN reported. Now this makes it interesting, people, because Manchester City, like PSG, they're also hopeful that they get Messi to their clubs. And if they get Messi, they're going to use the Messi situation to get Ramos into the club. So they can also use the same link or the same idea that PSG are using. And guess what? Both these clubs, they have money. Guess what? They're being owned by multi-billionaire as the owners. So this is going to be interesting. It's the battle of money. So now I think what is only left in this situation is who's going to win, which league has more power to attract both these two guys. That's what I think. Which has more power to attract both these two guys? Let's see. We'll see what happens. Newcastle have agreed a deal in principle to sign Brendan Williams on loan from Manchester United. We were told that Manchester United were going to let players out just so that they free out the space and they give more space for other players who are coming in. And it seems like Brendan Williams could be going to Newcastle so that he actually goes play for that one. This is going to be pretty much interesting, guys. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. How would this turn out? I'll be waiting to hear your thoughts in the comment section on that. But it seems like Brendan Williams could be leaving Manchester United soon. Clubs in Qatar and Saudi Arabia are interested in signing striker Ogdin Igalo when his loan spell at United expires on the 31st of January. This is one guy who came in and we thought he was going to get game time, but it seemed like the love quickly ran so fast with Manchester United. So now it seems like the other clubs out of the eastern side of the wherever they are who are actually interested in bringing him in. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Is this a good thing for him? I want to hear what you think. Guys, do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's always important. That's the way you support us here at the Football Connect. Mauricio Pochettino, I understood what PSG is. I understood what and which players I'm going to work with. World-class players. We are going to do everything we can to be successful. That's everything that every manager is going to say. Guess what? Whenever they're coming in. Hello, Mr. Sign. How are you doing? Say, do me a favor, click that like button and share it on the other comment section so that more people can come into the stream. How are you doing? Say, it's been a long time since I've seen you. What has been happening and what are you expecting to see in terms of the transfers? Olivier Giroud is set to stay at Chelsea this month despite being flirted by interest from Juventus. Okay, that is that. I don't even know what to say on that. He's not getting game time and he still wants to stay with the club. So, in fact, I think I have to say the only reason that Giroud is staying at this club at the moment is because of his love for Premier League, not because of the love for Chelsea. That's what I think. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. But that's exactly what has been happening. There's this guy who's just got his things done and stuff like that. I really don't know about him. But there's another big news, guys, to talk about. Arsenal are looking into possibility of selling Socrates and to Gonda this month, and also keen to offload Meza also as soon as possible. So I think his contract is ending soon. I'm not really sure, but he's not playing anything. But Fabrizio Ramon, the guy that I just followed here, as you can see, he's giving us information that they are looking by all means to make sure that they offload this man out. Will that happen? We have to wait and see because we are hopeful to see what's next for this club. Let's just wait and see, guys. And Mauricio Pochettino wants to make a former Tottenham Hotspur's midfielder Christian Eriksen as one of the signings at PSG, as he is now the head coach. I knew that he was going to go after his former players to bring them there and try to make something out of this. Okay, let's see what happens. Breaking news on the Castaway. Mauricio, or let's just say Mesut Ozil is in talks with an MLS, or let's just call it DC United. So it seems like Ozil, as well, as much as Arsenal are thinking of letting him go, he's also thinking of going as well. So let's see what happens with that talks as well. Turkish club wants to sign Danny Rose from Tottenham. Let's see what happens on that. Done deal. Benny Gona is appointed former West Brom manager Sleve Belek as their new head coach on a 2-year contract to replace Bruno Gensos. That is interesting. After losing a job, you're already on another job. That is powerful. Leicester winger Demari Gray, a target for Southampton, has held initial talks with Marcel about a free transfer this summer. I felt like this kid should have left a long time ago to Leicester. I think it's just now time for him to go. 40 minutes ago, Messi Ozil his time at Arsenal appeared to be finally be over as the midfielder reportedly agreed to join a Turkish side which is called Fenerbahce. That is huge news, guys, in terms of transfer news. If he's going to be joining Fenerbahce, let's see what happens. This is huge information. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Ozil is now at last leaving Arsenal. How would that make every Arsenal men or supporters feel about him going out of the club? That is powerful news. Let's see what happens. We'll just give it time as we wait. So I will never leave any transfer news without at least covering something from Liverpool, because guess what, like any other Liverpool fan, I'm hopeful we sign somebody this transfer news. So let's hear what any news we have in the Liverpool transfer news right now is the stand. Liverpool transfer news live. Majid Demir, 45 million euro claim. David Alaba latest Diva Origi exit. Those are all the things that we're going to be covering today here. So let's find out which one we cover today. The Echo breaking story. Liverpool are tipped for a $45 million or for 45 million pounds offer to Juventus defenders Maria Demera, according to latest claims, although reports has also suggested that the Syria club will deny him a January move. So that is crazy. Speculation persists over Kylian Mbappe following his switching his profile picture on social media with Pat Liverpool owner LeBron James and David Alaba are said to be linking with the Reds. Oh, so it seems like Kylian Mbappe has put a picture of him and the all-time greatest, and it's just some signs that he's trying to send out. Is it some signs that he's trying to send out to the Liverpool family that his talks with Jurgen Klopp that is doing on a private? We are not supposed to know this, but we have an idea that it is happening. People are actually a sign that he's actually being persisted enough to actually come and move on to Liverpool. I don't think it will happen in January transfer, but I'm sure that at the end of the season, he could be a Liverpool player. That is my hope, but we just don't know if it's going to happen, people. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section on that. It's going to be interesting to keep our eye on and see where we go on that. Okay, X-Red. Okay, now we're being shown some reports on that. We have a game against United, guys. Let's just remind you that happy birthday to Andy Carroll. Gini Ronaldo close to Barcelona move after rejecting latest Liverpool offer. Oh, what is Liverpool offering this guy that is not just taking? What are they offering us, guys? These guys need to make this seriously. They need to make us happy for once. We are losing. We need this guy to stay. Jorginho Wijnaldum has rejected Liverpool's latest offer to keep him at the club, according to reports. The Mirror. Okay, we'll cover that information. The former Newcastle player is in a Premier League match with campaign to remain as a key part of Liverpool at Anfield. And the latest offer has fallen short at the mark with the move away. Now on the card, according to Turfish, the report goes to say Jimmy Ronaldo does not want to be at Liverpool and wants to choose to be able to leave. He has had a heart-to-heart set move with Barcelona, who will be able to start negotiation with him as a part of a pre-match agreement, because now it's 6 months left. He's actually allowed to start talking to other clubs if it is to be believed as part of his contract. Okay, Alaba information. We've talked about it as well. We will have to wait and see what happens, people. But that is the news that we have for you today. We'll be back again with the transfer news as quick as we can. 20 minutes just talking transfer news and covering everything that is happening. And thank you very much to those who are going to watch this on a rewatch. Thank you for your support. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss when we go live. Can Genie one other just sign that damn thing? I'm just hoping that happens, people. And also, can Liverpool give reality, or actually give him the money and the time that he needs at Liverpool? Because he said he wants to stay, but if they're not going to try to go after him, he's going to leave, and that is going to hurt more of the Liverpool fans rather than it should actually hear us. Let's see what happens, people. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sam, and we'll be back again later on for the United game. Watch along. Thank you very much for watching. Hasta la Vica, or whatever word I can use. Goodbye.